Good day, everyone. My name is Benga. I wanted to let you know certain things about how to speak to any kind of audience and still maintain your um, and still maintain your cool and keep your cool. Most people are afraid of the audience, of any kind of audience, or they are afraid to express themselves to other people anywhere. Now, that is what is called stage fright. So I can also say what I'm talking to you about this time is how to overcome your stage fright. Some years ago, I was somewhere and in a class, in a school, one of my colleagues was asked to make our own seminar presentation. Everybody comes out, they place a poster on the wall of the class, and they face the class and the lecturers, and they speak to them about what they are presenting, and they make their presentation. This particular individual came out. What did she do? She was unable to face the class. Instead, she faced the wall where her poster was pasted. And she faced the wall, she was speaking to the wall. Some lecturers said, "Why are you speaking to the wall? Face us and speak to us." She couldn't. Then our supervisor said, "Just leave her alone. She's a shy lady." Why was she shy? Why is she shy? Every individual must interact with other people, and there's no room for shyness in the world. Now, how do you overcome this stage fright issue? I've heard a radio presenter, he went on air some time ago, and he said it was the first time he was going on air, and he said he was afraid. He didn't know what to say. Everything he prepared, everything disappeared. He didn't know what to say. So what did he do? He said he held the mic, he sat down at the right position, and he told them exactly how he felt. He told them, yeah, how you doing, everybody? This is my first time on this radio station. This is how I'm feeling. I feel like running away. I feel like not standing to talk to you. I feel afraid. I feel shy. I don't even know what to say. And that was how he started his radio broadcasting career. And people get to love him. Why? He was a natural man. He was natural. You will see, it's very important to be natural when you are speaking to any audience. When you are natural, because they are humans. And most people you are speaking to, they also cannot face the camera, they cannot face the audience. They cannot speak out to the audience the way you also cannot speak out to the audience. But letting them know that you cannot speak to the audience is a plus for you, because it shows that you feel what they're feeling. I think you're getting me. So one way you can speak or approach the audience, if you feel like not doing so, you tell the audience, "I feel shy. As I come on air, it's as if I should not come on air. It's as if I should not speak to you. I feel shy. Hope my voice is not too groovy." That was what that man on the radio said. He said, "Hope my voice is not too this, it's not too that." And it was a calling program. And people called in and would say, "We like you, we like the way you started it, we like everything you are doing, we love what you are doing." What I'm talking about is how to speak to any audience, no matter your fears. So no matter the fear you're entertaining in your mind, you can speak to any audience. And this is a time for you to get set and to reach out and to speak to the audience. You get your materials ready. One I've spoken about is how to overcome your fears. You overcome the fear in the first instance. That fear must go away. That's the first thing you need to know. The fear you have in your mind, that fear must become a thing of the past. How do you do that? Come out to the audience and tell them, "I felt fear when I came out to speak to you. I am a Christian. I've listened to a man of God, a pastor, who spoke in one of his books. He said he organized a crusade, and it was a miracle crusade at the National Stadium in Lagos. I was not there, but he wrote in the book. He said, "But I read about the miracle that happened at the event. I read about the events later on when I got to know about him." He said, after he had preached, he preached to them from the Bible. He preached to them, "This is the word of God. This is what God said." After preaching, he led them in prayer. He had to step back and go back to his seat Somebody has to come and lead them in more prayers. After lead them in more prayers, then he has to come back and lead them and pray for miracle to happen. The man said, when he stepped back to go to his seat after preaching, he didn't feel anything. When it was time for him to come back and to preach and to pray the prayer of miracle, he said he felt afraid. He was afraid. He was afraid. Just as he said it's time for you to step up and to pray for them for the miracle to happen, he said he was afraid. So what did he do? He just came out and he shouted, Father, in the name of Jesus, if you are blind, raise up your hand and receive your healing. And those things began to happen. So everybody is, number one, that you see speaking on the TV, speaking on the radio, speaking on the writing paper, they are afraid. They have stage fright. What about they will not accept me? It's like this YouTube video. It's a 50-50. It's either you subscribe or you don't subscribe. You can either subscribe or you not subscribe. So that you watch it to the end or you don't. So if you don't watch it, somebody else somewhere is going to do that. But it will have been beneficial for you if you do that and you get the best from everything. Now, another thing you need to do to speak to any audience is that you must have mastery of what you want to speak about. You must master what you want to speak about. You can't come to an audience and you are not prepared. You're not ready to face the audience. What are you going to do if you're not ready to face the audience? You must be prepared to face the audience. You must be ready. You must be doubly sure and ready and prepared to face any audience, such that by the time you come, you have real information and the audience can go and cross-check and they still come back and see that it is the way you have told them. Then the audience will keep respecting you and keep coming back. So you must have your facts. You must have the truth with you. You must have what it takes and give it to them. Let them go and check it anywhere. They will see that what you have told them is the actual fact. So that is very, very key, very, very vital. But if you come to the audience and you tell them lies, and they go to check and they come back and you see that it's lies, they will not listen to you again. So you have to be truthful. You have to get the facts of every information you want to give to your audience. Another thing is that you must dress well. You must dress well to face the audience. You must dress well. Somebody said the way you dress is the way you be addressed. You must dress very well. It's not a must you must wear a suit. It's not a must you must wear agbada. It's not a must you must wear any kind of clothing. You can wear simple clothing as I'm doing now. My clothes is tucked out. I'm dressing in a simple way because of the weather. The weather here is warm. It's not cool weather. The weather is warm. So I can't be dressing and be putting on suits. The suits will make me to be hot. And now I'm in a studio condition, breaking this recording. If I'm wearing suit, everything, I'm going to be very hot. So just dress well, appropriately, as comfortable for you, and it's also presentable. Then another thing that you must do, your hairstyle, your facial look, everything goes with your dressing. Then another thing you must do to be able to get to speak to any audience is that you must know what the audience needs. You must know what the audience needs. This is called the catchy topics. You must know what they want, what they need. And then you prepare it and you give it to them. And that is what will make the audience to keep coming to you. But if you don't know what the audience needs, you are giving them what they don't need. They will not go to take it from you. So you must really research. You must find out what does the audience need. But let me let you know something. Everybody in the whole world will not love you. No matter what you are doing, everybody in the whole world will not like you. Everybody in the whole world will not accept you. Jesus Christ came to the world. And he said he was the savior of the world. Was he accepted by everybody? No. Even till date, he's not accepted by everybody. Some people accept him, some people don't accept him. Everybody has a reason for accepting or not accepting. Muhammad, the Muslims say Muhammad is the prophet. When they call his name, they put SAW. And they say he's a prophet. Some people don't accept him, some people accept him. The Hindus, they have their own beliefs. Some worship cattle, some worship iron. Some worship all sorts of things. Some do those, some don't. So the same thing when you come to your audience, everybody's not going to accept you. Everybody's not going to take what you came to give to them. Everybody's not going to believe you. So don't mind those who are not going to believe you. So come with that mindset already that not everybody is going to believe you. You know, the world currently, we have about 7 billion people in the world. So what is your target? You should target at least 1 billion people. So that by the time you target 1 billion people, at least if 10% of that 1 billion people, I take what you say, or even 1% of that 10 billion, of that 1 billion people, 1% of 1 billion is what? That is 1 over 100 times 1 billion. That is over 1 million. That's about 10 million people accepting and believing what you're saying. If what you are saying reach out to 1 billion people, and out of that 1 billion, 10% and 1% agree with what you're saying, that means 1 billion divided by 100, which gives us 10 million. In fact, if I can just get 10 million views on my YouTube, 10 million subscribers, I'm going to be very, very happy. I'm going to be very, very glad. So you must have that mindset that not everybody is going to accept you. If you come, you are engaging an audience, everybody will not accept you, but you must prepare that at least a large percentage of the audience will accept what you are saying and what you are doing per time. Then there are other classes that you can take on public speaking, on public writing, and on other things. All these can help to boost you up and can help to prepare you more for everything that you need to do. So these are just a few tips on how to face any kind of audience, how to speak to any kind of audience, how to overcome your stage fright, and how to be what you ought to be. I'm going to talk to you some other time. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click the notification button so that I can be able to earn using YouTube also. I'm going to talk to you some other time. Bye for now.